Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. If y'all can hear me. If y'all can hear me, put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. You know how it go. We gotta test this audio because yeah, it ain't working right. But we gonna make it do what it do. Okay, let me see. Okay, we in here. Okay, we about to get started. We about to get started right now. Thank you, Princess AG. I see you. I see you. I see you.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien. ATLien.
Get ready. I'm ready. Are you ready? What's up, squad? How y'all doing? I know it's been a while. But look, I'm back. I'm trying to get together. I'm trying to get things straight over here for you guys, and still all over the place, child. You said, let's go. Okay, let's go. While you get in here, go ahead and click that like button. Okay, don't forget to click that like button. And if you are not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe right now. Okay, shout out to my Facebookers in the building. They said Facebook notification is on as always. Okay, I see y'all. Shout out to Ken NPA, my mods, Princess AG. I see y'all. Zaleen is in the building. Y'all know the drill. All these people in the green, those are my channel sponsors. They get special emojis and things. And my Patreon members, I know they mad at me. Please don't quit me yet, y'all. Please don't quit me yet. Your girl just been going through some things, and I'm gonna be back. I promise. I'm probably gonna come on today and surprise y'all. It's probably gonna be a whole late night full of stuff. Okay. I'm not gonna even tell y'all my problems. We just gonna get started with the show. Okay. You see this thumbnail I took all my time making. It has Nicki Minaj on there. It had Lil Boozy, aka Tasha K, on there. It has who? Oh, it's got Cardi B on there. Look, it got Lil Boozy in her African attire, and it's got Sheree and her new nose on there. Okay. I forgot to put Kandi on there, but Kandi is on my list too. Okay, so y'all probably been under rock if y'all haven't heard of all the bloggers that's been sued. Y'all already know Tasha K got sued, lost. She still owed Cardi B 3.8 million. I talked about the writ of execution that Cardi filed a few weeks ago, but then they got into it on Instagram, going back and forth, and yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Also, Nicki Minaj and Nosey Heaux Live. Nosey Heaux Live is a YouTuber who covered the Jennifer Hough is it Jennifer, the Kenneth Petty's victim situation, and she has been, on Nicki's neck, and apparently Nicki is tired of it. Nicki has now filed a defamation claim against her, claiming, defamation, honey, because she couldn't sue her for going after her husband's victim. So she gonna find something to sue her for. And we have Kandi Burruss, honey. Kandi was on Amazon and she dropped some tea, honey. And She By Shein. I don't know what we're gonna talk about first, but we're gonna talk about something. You said I look good. Thank you, Tay Boogie. I appreciate y'all. My makeup is flawless. Ooh. Child, I ain't even got on no makeup. I put on some lashes. I put on some lipstick, honey, and some lip gloss. I appreciate y'all. It's Sunday. Okay, it is Sunday. Part 2 of the reunion will be on as if we care, honey. I might watch it, might not, probably watch it tomorrow. But who should we start with? Should I start with the ratings for last week's reunion? Do y'all want me to go there? Let me know, because this is y'all show. Okay, you said you've been waiting for me for days. Well, I am here, honey. You ready to talk about She By Shein? Okay, let me talk about it. Look, I'm gonna start with the ratings, and then I'm going to She By Sheree, then I'm going to Kandi, then I'm going to the blog stuff, because the blog stuff gonna take a long time. So on the ratings for last week, y'all remember the reunion part 1. everybody was talking about the Candy's little tirade, Marlo shedding tears, talking about everybody calling her a hoe, all of that. We talked about it a little bit on Tuesday or Monday. Well, according to Showbuzz Daily, y'all did not watch. Well, some of y'all watched, maybe. I don't know. But it was like, let me see. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up for y'all. You know, we dealing receipts right here. They got number 3. Okay, they got number 3. Okay, you said, I guess I'm the only one who boycotted RHOA. Well, you're not the only one, Chocolate Capricorn. We watch it on the bootleg, and we be watching it, on the days after us and stuff. But anyway, they got 1 million, honey, 1,028,000. They're not doing very good because y'all remember the reunion used to be one of the highest rated shows that aired. So now we got, okay, let me see. In the 18 to 49 demographic, they got 0.5, which means nearly half of their audience was, 18 to 49, which is good for them and their advertisers. And they got, a little bit over 1 million, just a teensy bit over 1 million. I don't know if they'll do better this week or not, but it seems like more people watch the reunion than watch the dang episode, child. You said it was so. I guess you can't hear me. Look, y'all turn your mics up. Turn your mic, my mic way over here because my other mic don't work. So I had to plug up this mic. And yeah, y'all, let me scooch over here then. Can't scooch too much. I'll be out the camera. I gotta stay over here. I guess I'll try to talk loud. Can y'all hear me? Let me know. Y'all said y'all can hear me. You said the show is still on. You said number 3 to NFL and House of Dragon is actually pretty good. Okay. Y'all can't hear me. Okay. Good. Shout out to Jimmy James, new member in the building. I see you. You still haven't watched it, child. Just watch it on social media. You are not missing nothing, Princess AG. Not missing a dang thing. Okay. You ain't gonna watch. Judge told me to scooch on over. You and me scooch. Scooch on out the frame. I'm covering my straight from the A, honey. I have to let you see a little bit of it. Okay. But anyway, they got a little bit over 1 million. In the meantime, Sheree and Marlo are in the hot seat. Okay. Kandi has took it upon herself to explain, her seating arrangements. Because, everybody's like, Kandi sitting on the edge. Kandi is sitting on the edge. She must gonna scooch on off the show because she was sitting on the edge last season. She's sitting on the edge this season. Where is she gonna go? Well, Kandi went on the dang, what was it? Her Amazon Live, and she had to talk about it. That's all she do is talk about it. She spoke on it. She speak on it on Amazon Live, and she made a lot of statements about these seating arrangements. Okay, she said, okay, when asked about her seats on the reunion, she said there's an assumption by fans that the Housewives sitting next to Andy and are the top stars of the show. But Kandi says the seat next to Andy is not about who has the most seniority or who's making the most coin or who's most important. It's about who was in the most mess that particular season. Well, Kandi, darling, light of our life, that means that they're the most important. Does that not mean they're the most important because they had the most mess? They were the most interesting characters. Like Candy's gonna try to downplay it each and every time because she knows she will never be on that hot seat because she is not the most interesting. She is not the most interested on that show, but I ain't gonna shade Kandi because y'all know I can. Y'all know I will, and I won't. Not today, well, maybe a little bit. I'm just saying, how does Kandi and y'all be listening to Kandi and y'all be acting like she be telling y'all the whole truth and nothing but the truth, and Kandi be spinning stories and everything, just like she did the Carlos King story, talking about he stole my life story. It wasn't your life story, it was the escape story. What about the other 3 ladies? Did he steal from them too, or did he just steal from you? But I'm digressing. Okay, let me move on. Some of the other things that Kandi said about the show. Unfortunately, y'all have been saying that Kandi is so boring. She don't need to be on there no more. She getting paid too much money to be doing too little. Even Marlo says she don't work for her coins. Well, on her Amazon Live, honey, Kandi said that let me see what she done. No, She said, okay, despite the fact that she was sitting on the edge, okay, she was like, at the end of the road, she was saying that people say that, that must mean she's not coming back, right? And here's a direct quote. She was like, first of all, I was at the end of the season before. Did you not see me? Let me talk like Kandi. Did you not see me the last season 14? And guess what? I can't even. And guess what? You will see me back for season 15. We starting again soon. So get sick of me. You're gonna be sick of me. That's what Kandi said, honey. Kandi said, y'all gonna be sick of her. As if we not sick of her already, honey. She said, she was sitting on the edge the season before. She's sitting on the edge this season. And she said she'll probably be sitting on the edge next season. But Bravo is still gonna pay her, and she's still gonna collect checks to sit on the edge and be the most uninteresting character on the show. Like, who wouldn't take free money? Okay. But there's that. And coincidentally, if she does return for season 15, because of course Bravo is not confirming or denying what Kandi is saying, but if she does return for season 15, that would make her the longest running housewife in the history of Atlanta. So leave it up to Kandi to snatch that title. Am I mad? Do I look mad? Honey, I am enjoying my life. Today is Sunday. It's a beautiful day outside. I just had chicken wings. I was looking at the Falcons lose and all of that, but I'm here now. You said, not if Phaedra comes back. Well, clearly, if Phaedra comes back, Kandi gonna be there too. She'll just refuse to film, I guess. I'm just assuming. But there's that. Again, we talked about Portia. I told you Portia will probably be back. Her wedding is November. They start filming November 4th. So it looks like it's coordinating to me, but we will find out sooner rather than later. You said, bye, Kandi. Bye, Kandi. Well, Kandi said y'all gonna see her. Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if you want Kandi to stay. Put a 5 in the chat if you think it's time for her to go. And put a 8 in the chat if you just don't give a fuck. Let me know what you think. Put a 1 in the chat if you feel like Kandi needs to stay. If you 5, if you feel like it's time for her to go. And a 8 if you just don't give a F. Okay. Okay, look at all the 5s. Oh, Prissy just don't care, honey. 1. Okay, I said, what I had said? I said, 1. I don't even remember what I said. Did I say a 1 if she stays, a 5 if it's time for her to go, and a 8 if you just don't give her? Okay, I see all them 5s. Okay, there goes some 1s. Okay, we got some Kandi coded clicks in here. Okay, shout out to the Kandi coded click and Done One and all of my fellow YouTubers. Honey, Kandi is a YouTuber. Done One is a YouTuber. Jamie is a YouTuber. Everybody wants to be a blogger. Okay, everybody wants to be the blogger. Shout out to Stephanie for you. Stephanie for you paid me $49.99 to tell me she just don't give up. Well, okay. You said next. Okay, next. You said I would love to see Portia and Phaedra. They make it fun. Bring back Nene. Yes, bring back Lanithia. That's what we need. I'm tired of it too. Now moving on. Let's move on from Kandi, honey. Let's move on from Kandi. Let's talk about She By Sheree by Shein. Okay. Sheree did an interview recently after being called out about her outfits being compared to Shein. Okay, and apparently it was one of our squad members. Okay, shout out to Connection over there at RHOA, the Total T. Okay, was one of the first people to compare Sheree Whitfield with her. Hold on, let me pull it up. with Shein products. She by Sheree. I put She by Sheree. And when we saw the image, we was like, hey, Sheree and Shein, what is happening? Okay. She by somebody else. That's what they was calling it. They said it was she by somebody else. They were saying it was shit by Sheree, Sheree by Shein. They was calling it everything but what it was supposed to be, which is a fashion line designed by a strong Black woman. I'm gonna need y'all to go buy Sheree's $100 t-shirts that are actually worth $15. I'm gonna need y'all to do that for her, okay? But here it is. Look at this. Look at it. Look at it. Look. She by somebody else. Now that outfit right there look just like that outfit right there. Okay, you got Sheree with her little short stubby legs, and you got the white blonde girl with her long legs, and it's the same outfit except for Sheree's got her little logo on the front. That means that Sheree paid for it. So Sheree explained it, honey. She explained it, and she wanted to let y'all know exactly why it happened. Okay. And so shout out to who was this? Gibson Johns, who interviewed Sheree. He said Sheree Whitfield spoke out about accusations that she copied Shein with She By Sheree designs. He interviewed She By Sheree about all things She By Sheree, RHOA 14, and who would she like to see, and more. And it's on his podcast, but I'm going to show you a little clip of what she said about the Shein situation, and y'all can go find him and see what she said about everything else, because we don't care about nothing else but She By Sheree. Hold on, let me show you. Hold on, let's listen. Hold on, let me put my disclaimer up first. Y'all know how it goes. Read along with me if you can. Okay. Disclaimer, copyright disclaimer under section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. What are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? We are okay. I wish I had my little thing on, but I can't because the dang microphone ain't hooked up. But there's that. We are researching. Shout out to the squad for paying attention. Okay. Now let's do some research and see what Sheree said about this Shein situation.
What do you make of the comparisons to this one sweatsuit that somebody saw on Shein or Shine? I don't know how to pronounce it. And you guys alluded to that with the discount code. But what do you make of that?
You know what? I guess we're all, I've gotten a good production management, and they came up with the idea to maybe incorporate some other pieces that, a few other pieces with my custom pieces that will offer, different price points for different people. And, everybody won't, like, I'm in a crop top right now. Everybody won't wear a crop top. So incorporating other merch into the line. I'm not designing everything. I don't design hats. I don't design, things like that. So all I can say is that apparently Shein or Shein or whatever, they shop at the same
right.
production.
It's like a licensed design, right? It's like a licensed design.
I guess it's private label. Yeah, but shame on that private label for selling anything that you sell to. What's the big one? Fashion Nova or Shein. You shouldn't sell to anybody else.
Yeah, to big fast fashion places. Yeah,
huge volumes. Yeah,
right. But the difference is that you have your own logo on that, right? Exactly.
Yeah, but you know what? This isn't the first time that this has been done. I don't understand why people hold me to a different, degree than everybody else. Any of these online boutiques, a lot of these stores you go to, a lot of designers, it's called private label. They're not necessarily designing every garment in their line, and some are not designing any of them.
Yeah.
Y'all said she lying. Is she telling the truth? What about do you believe she is? I don't understand. She stuttered her way through it. She got through it though. She said that everybody does not design everything now. And she said, shame on them. Shame on the distributors for sending her stuff and Shein stuff at the same time. It's not her fault. It's the distributor's fault, honey. It is not her fault. It is the same people who buy all that stuff from them online boutiques. It's their fault. Okay. He said, you are a subscriber, shows and stuff, traveling as Michelle. She never wants to hear it. What? Anytime. What is she talking about? Got it? What is she talking about? KKK Kim? Shein, Shine, Shown, Shein, She By Shein. Shein. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, that's what it is. That's what we saw, and that's what it's gonna be. Sheree said buy it anyway. They cost $100 and some, but you can get it on Shein for $5.99. Okay, for $5.99 without her logo. With her logo, it's $150. Okay. You really don't care about what she's saying. I ain't buying nothing she's saying. Why not? Okay. And thank you, Kenya Fort, for the super chat. I appreciate you. You said, Sheree stuttering. When she's stuttering, she is lying, honey. She be stuttering all the time. Now let's move on from She By Sheree, honey. We already knew that, Sheree. Listen, it took her several weeks longer than she was supposed to get the damn site up and running. It took her time to get her products. It took her time to get her prices right. And now that it's up, y'all don't want to buy it. Shout out to DT. DT said, Michelle, we only buying She By She broke a factory in China. PPP loans, Boomerang, Whitfield's clothes, only to donate to the homeless. Still keen to create a GoFundMe to help pay for the chateau. Honey, the chateau is paid for. You ain't seen that Steve Harvey finished that a long time ago. Steve Harvey and Tyrone, honey, but I'm digressing. It took her 14 years, a fashion show with no fashions to a fashion show with fashions to a website with no products or merchandise, but I'm digressing. She said production, not the distributors. Okay, well, the producers, honey, whoever didn't have it right, and she say it's not her fault, and shame on them for making her look stupid. Moving on. Now, should we go to Nicki Minaj and Nosey Heaux? Okay, listen. I saw this across my screen and I didn't know what to think because Nosey Heaux, I mean, if Nicki Minaj was gonna sue anybody, I would have thought she would have sued somebody with a huge, large platform. But as most cowards would do, they try to go for the small fry in order to make examples of the small fry so that the big fry can stop doing the things that she claims they're doing. For example, Nosey Heaux. Nosey Heaux apparently has like 13,000 or more. She probably got more by now. Subscribers over on YouTube. She had a bigger channel once upon a time, and her channel got snatched, but she's still on YouTube. She's still doing her thing. Nosey Heaux, the rapper, is claiming that the Nosey Heaux posted a video that included allegations of drug use. Nicki Minaj is shoving all this cocaine up her nose, allegedly. Thank you, allegedly. But we all know it's true. That's according to the lawsuit. She also said, listen, I can't even say allegedly with that because we all know it's true. I'm not saying allegedly. So let's look. Whatchamacallit got? Oh, and she also came after the son. Hold on, we're gonna listen to both of the little clips and see what caused this stir between Nicki Minaj and Nosey Heaux. Hold on, TMZ got the audio. Let's listen to what she said about the son first. Hold on.
Shoving all this cocaine up her nose. Allegedly. Thank you, allegedly. But we all know it's true. Listen, I can't even say allegedly with that because we know it's true. I'm not saying allegedly on that. Nicki Minaj is a cokehead. We all see it. Her husband is a rapist. We all saw that. I covered that for weeks. Weeks of covering the Surviving the Petty story.
Is that the reason why? Is that the reason why she's messed up the little disclaimer at the end about her husband being a predator? Is that the reason? I don't know. But in addition to speaking on, Nicki Minaj being a cokehead, she also went after the son. Hold on. She said this about the son, shout out to TMZ, honey. Let me, we got our disclaimer. Let me let the ad go through. Let me read my disclaimer while the ad go through. I forgot to put it up the first time, but y'all know the drill. Okay, copyright disclaimer on Section 107 of Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use. We are researching. Okay, now hold on. Let's listen. Hold on. Let me start it over.
Child, the whole bloodline, including the baby.
The whole bloodline is disgusting, including a fucking new baby. She needs to get that baby in. And listen, I don't care. I don't care. Like I said, I'm never going to get up here and be fake for nobody. I'm not going to be PG-13. I'm not going to be censored for nobody. I'm always going to stand true to who I am. People fuck with me for that reason. For that reason. Because I'm not going to get up here and tiptoe and dance around. Because people mad. Let mother.
Wait, and this was on the YouTube, honey. This people's opinion. She got the like. First of all, then I finished. Let's listen before I say.
Fuckers be mad. I don't give a damn. File your lawsuits. Your baby's gonna be a rapist too. The whole bloodline is disgusting, including your baby. And you need to be trying to get some of that rapist nature out of your baby right now before he grows up to harm somebody's daughter or son. That baby is, listen, I'm scared. I'm scared to be an old lady in a world that baby is growing up in. Get that baby in therapy. You can go suck some dick. You are trash. Your husband's trash. Your brother's trash. Your mama is trash. Your daddy, the dead one and living, both of them is trash. And before that baby grows up to be trash, you better get that baby some help, because that baby gonna be garbage too if you don't.
You heard it. You heard it. You out. Done. You need me? You heard it. You heard it. You heard it. She said what she said, but she can't sue her for what she said about the son, because listen, how she gonna? That ain't defamatory. That ain't stopping no bags. That ain't like, I'm just saying. I understand it is it's awful for what she said. I understand that it is, children are off limits, but at the end of the day, she decided to sue her about the cocaine allegations because that was the only thing that she could get. She can't sue her about what her husband, the situation about her husband being a predator. She can't sue her for interviewing the victim of Kenneth Petty. She can't sue her for any of that. So the only thing she can sue her for is saying that she used cocaine. But this is what interests me about this whole situation. Okay. I'm not pro Nicki. I'm not pro Nosey Heaux. I could take a lead, either one of them. The interesting thing for me is when Nicki Minaj put that girl's full government name on display on her Instagram prior to the lawsuit being, revealed. Okay. When she did that, and then all of her barbs or everything started to, go and attack and seek out this person who, didn't have as many followers, who didn't have as big of a platform as her, who didn't have any of that. To me, that was an indication of bullying. That's a clear sign of a countersuit, in my humble opinion. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not any of that. But it seems to be like there's a lot of bullying going on the side of Nicki Minaj. In addition to that, she got Tasha K, aka Lil Boosie, to get in on it too, as if she don't have her own issues. Like, how can Tasha K go on her platform and say, oh, she ain't got the money to sue because she live in hotels. I got the money to to fight, and she doesn't. Like, really? Like, where is this going? And she put the girl's name on her platform too. To me, that's a lowball dog whistle to attack her. And again, I'm not a fan of any of them. But you said Nosey was fighting. Nosey and Tasha was fighting. Oh, wow. Yes, the bar said they're gonna Nosey's dog. What? Tasha needs to stop. Girl, back. All I know is it just seems like a little bit of deflection. It seems to me like Nicki Minaj is seeking attention. Like perhaps Cardi B is getting a little bit more attention than she is. So what does she do? Let me sue a blogger also, because Cardi B was in the news for that. Cardi B is getting a lot of praise for that. Cardi B is getting a lot of respect for what she did or how she's going about suing Tasha K. And to me, Nicki Minaj is going by her playbook. Okay, originally word on the curb was that she was suing Jason Lee and Nosey Heaux, but Jason Lee welcomed it, and she felt like it would be another Cardi B Tasha K situation if she sued Jason Lee, because Jason Lee wants to be Tasha K. He wants the clout. He wants the lawsuit. He wants the credibility. He wants the news coverage. He want to be featured in Time magazine and all of that. He desires it. He's salivating over it. So as far as she's concerned, you know, I'm not going after him because he wants this. Let me go after her because she can't fight. Okay. He said that lawyer knows they both gonna get back. Honey, lawsuits are for lawyers anyway, honey. Lawsuits are for lawyers. Now, let's talk about this idiot named Tasha K. You know, the internet makes a lot of people famous. You know, any only thing you need is Wi-Fi and a cell phone. You don't even need Wi-Fi. You just need a cell phone with a data plan, honey. You can turn your phone on. You can start talking your shit, and people will watch you. It does not even matter. Okay. Now, hold on. Hi. You need me? I hope not. Okay, sorry. But anyway, it does not even matter. Okay, it does not even matter. So dumbass Tasha K, okay, got on the net, started saying she wasn't gonna pay Cardi B. Now, why would you poke the bear if this girl already won a judgment against you? Like, how dumb are you to do that? I reported a couple of weeks ago that Cardi B had filed a writ of execution. I explained to y'all what that was. A writ of execution is basically saying, you know, we're going to go after our judgment. We got to, you know, seize her assets to pay this judgment. What does Tasha K do? She go online, she read Cardi B, call her insignificant, talk about all the albums she should have dropped by now but haven't, talk about her career as if somebody coming to see Tasha K or whatever the case may be. And now, you know, what did Cardi say? Cardi say, I have a surprise for you on Friday, honey. I have a surprise. And you know what that surprise was? Hold on, y'all know I got the receipts on my computer. Okay. Now, so Tasha K had responded to the writ of execution, right? I told y'all this in my last live. And when she responded, she was telling the judge, she was like, "Judge, please be lenient on me. I'm filing an appeal, and it's up to you to decide if there's going to be a bond or not. You know, you have leeway to decide that there should not be no bond, yada, 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 yada." So Tasha K, during the midst of filing her motion and asking the judge for leniency, she goes online. You know, she pretends she's moving to Africa, even though I told you she fled to Florida. That's true. That's true, T. She fled to Florida. She left Georgia. She puts on her African attire. The internet picks it up. She's trolling. People write articles, doing blogs on the internet. Tasha K has ran to Florida. She don't want to pay Cardi B. Cardi B said, "Oh, okay. Okay. I got you. I got you, girl. I got you." And she files a request for the judge to force Tasha K to pay what's called a supersedis bond, which will hold the amount of the judgment while it is in appeal. Now, during most of the time, a supersedis bond can range from, you know, a percentage of the judgment up until the full amount of the judgment. Well, Cardi B has filed a lot of statements, a lot of motions, basically saying, listen, because she is a flight risk, because she has gone on the internet to tell people she is not going to pay, I would suggest, Judge, that you force her to pay the amount of a bond in the amount of 3.8 million, yada, 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 and change. Now, the judge has not responded as of yet. Hold on, I'm gonna show you. This is the proposed order, honey. Let me pull up the proposed order for y'all. I'm pulling, hold on. You know, we got all the documents, honey. The judge has not signed off on it yet, but here is a copy of the proposed order. Okay. This is what Cardi B's attorneys sent to the judge. Now, let me make it big for y'all, honey. Let me make it big. Y'all know we always have all of this, okay? Yes, she's not that bright. So, this is what Cardi B's attorneys want the judge to order. It is hereby ordered that plaintiff's motion for supersedis bond is granted pursuant to Rule 62 of the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure in Georgia law. Plaintiff must post a supersedis bond in the amount of 3.863 to stay the execution. So basically, hold on, I'm gonna show y'all some more. Hold on. I'm gonna show you the actual motion that Cardi B filed. Hold on. Yes. Okay. Look, y'all talk about what about her kids? What about her family? How is she gonna live? She should have thought about that before she started doing this dumb stuff she doing. Okay. Hold on. Here is okay. Whew. Plaintiff's brief in response to defendant's motion and in support of a supersedis bond. Child, this is 10 pages long, okay? Basically, in the brief, she is saying, okay, look, defendant filed a motion for stay after Cardi B filed an application for a writ of execution, okay? And here is support plaintiff's motion for a supersedis bond. So she goes into her background of, July 19, 2022, this court issued an amended judgment of this case, okay, $3.8 million, okay. The judgment was entered on September 1st, okay. On July 29, 2022, okay. Defendants filed a notice of appeal. Plaintiffs sought to execute on the judgment on September 1st, 2022. That's when she filed her writ of execution. Defendants, Tasha K, sought a stay of execution on the amended judgment pending the outcome of appeal. So Tasha K was like, please stop them from executing on seizing my property until I go through this appeal. Now, in Cardi B's motion, she goes through several different arguments as to why she should be granted a bond, which means Tasha K should put up the full amount of the judgment because she is a flight risk. In fact, look, I'm not going to read all of this to y'all because I might read this on Patreon, but we ain't going to read it right here. Hold on, we gonna scroll. Hold on. Plaintiff is entitled to a supersedis bond for the full amount of the amended judgment. Okay, look. And it says right here. It says that the bond secures the prevailing party against any loss sustained as a result of being forced to forego execution on a judgment during the course of an ineffectual appeal, which means that if Tasha K's appeal doesn't go through and Cardi B still has to go after her for the money, like having a bond right there will stop her from having to spend additional money to collect. Okay, so basically it also talked about, look, this is more than a hypothetical concern. Look at the bullet point down here. This is more than a hypothetical concern in this case. During the litigation, Tasha K bragged publicly that she had taken steps to insulate herself from the judgment. And there have been recent online reports that Kibi has moved from Georgia to avoid enforcement of the judgment. So, Cardi B ain't playing. She is asking the judge to force Tasha K to cut the check or to go ahead and execute her writ of execution to collect from all her bank accounts and all of that, to hold an amount up exceeding her $3.8 million. So Tasha K, look, that's why she joking. That's why she's online pretending everything's all good. That's why she was pissed off the other day. She got online talking about she ain't gonna pay it. I ain't gonna pay it till the appellate court tell me I gotta pay. Girl, that Cardi B said, this judge is going to force you to pay. And if you don't pay this bond, you will be held in contempt of court. Then you can't make no videos because you be in jail. You would be locked up over some dumb shit. All because you refused to take down a video where you were saying this lady had the herpes. Now, who is dumber than that? Okay, tell me who is dumber than that. I don't understand. He said, not the impersonation. Well, I'm just here to tell y'all the tea. He said, nice chess move, Cardi B. Money can buy you a great attorney. Okay, y'all forget that she was awarded attorney's fees. She was awarded money for pain and suffering, and she was awarded money for the actual judgment. So Cardi B is like, we need to hold all of this in a bond, which is really customary during a court case. And she's asking for the full amount, 3.8 million. And look, Tasha K been online talking about she got it. She don't need no GoFundMe. She ain't been asking her people for nothing. I got money. I can move freely. I can go to Africa if I want to and visit. I can, move my house, move out of my house and put it up for rent if I want to, because I got more properties. I got it, honey. So if she got it, Cardi B is saying to pay it. Now, what I don't understand is when you owe people money, when people owe people money, why is it they get so upset and be like, oh, they must need it. They must need it, honey. They must be broke. They ain't doing no shows. Look, it's just, you know how I always go to my own humble personal opinion, okay? I have evicted people before. Okay, I have taken people to court before. People have gone online and dragged me and said, "Oh, she must need it. She must have it. If all that glitter's not gold, because she must not have as much money as she says she had. If she want that little bit of money, well, it doesn't matter if she has it or not. It's her money to get. Okay, and I will get it as long as it's to be gotten." So of course I'm gonna sit here. It's interesting to me as a blogger. Okay, I know people are like, don't be laughing about people's downfall. No, what I'm laughing at is dumbass people who lie on people and then refuse to remedy the situation. The situation could have been remedied a long time ago. If you have a conversation with somebody, they tell you, okay, I'm gonna sue you if you don't do this. I understand if you feel like you in the right, but if you know you in the wrong and you know you lied, why would you leave it up? Why? I've been sued before too. I got sued by Chris Stokes over that Raz B situation. And guess what? I refused to take it down. Why? Because I didn't say it. Raz B said it. I didn't double down. Raz B doubled down, and he's still doubling down today. Okay, here we are 10 years later. Raz B still sticking by his story. Raz B didn't flip and say, "Oh, yeah, I was lying." No, if that had happened, I would have took it down, but that didn't happen. So yes, no, and I won my case. Shout out to Michael Miller. Shout out to my attorney, Michael Miller, for winning my case, my defamation case against Chris Stokes. He sued me in California. He tried to sue me in Georgia. Yeah, he's just been, he's just a pain in the ass. And he did the same thing. This is why I feel like I can talk about this from a position of I've been there, done that, especially on the Nicki Minaj, Nosey Heaux situation, is because Chris Stokes came for me at the time instead of coming for, say, TMZ or coming for World Star or coming for any of those other blogs who are also reporting on Raz B. And so because I was the smaller of the blogs in question, he targeted me so that if he won against me, he would be able to get the other blogs to take it down. That is the same procedure that Nicki Minaj is doing. So, I mean, just keep your eyes open. I always, my people smart. Y'all think outside the box. Y'all can see bullshit when bullshit is presented to you. So, don't think it's all cut and dry and it's all, oh, she shouldn't have said this about her and all this. Like, people can sue you for anything. Trust and believe. It doesn't even have to be factual. If they feel like they got enough money and they want to pay a lawyer to file a lawsuit, they can do it. Hell, half the time people don't even have to pay a lawyer. They can go file a lawsuit against you for something frivolous. Okay, they file lawsuits against anything. You can file a lawsuit against me today because you don't like my glasses. That don't mean it's gonna go through. That don't mean it's you gonna win. That just means you filed a lawsuit. So just pay attention. Okay, now moving on. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about these situations. I want to make it short and sweet because, you know, I hadn't been here in a while and I don't want to keep y'all, okay? But we talked about She By Shein. Is that how y'all pronounce it? Because I might be pronouncing it like Sheree. She By Sheree. We talked about Kandi saying she's coming back for season 15. You're going to see her, so get sick, okay? We talked about Tasha K and Cardi B having that surprise for that ass, okay? And we talked about Nicki Minaj and Nosey Heaux. So go ahead and click this link and let me know what you think about some of these topics. And yeah, you know, this is y'all showing. You said celebrity fame. My people, okay. That's how you pronounce it. You pronounce it Shein. Thank you, DT. It's true that due to Tasha K in Africa, is it true? No, child. If she hiding her assets, you know, they'll find it, whatever. Oh, and then, you know, Dennis Byron was on here in the last live, and he basically told me that Tasha K had hired an attorney who entered his entry of appearance in court, and he specializes in collecting judgments. So yeah, honey, she's spending her money. She's spending that money, honey. You said Nosey Heaux was dead wrong. Okay, I'm not saying she was right. I'm just saying there's an agenda as to why she's being sued, as you know, instead of anybody else. That's all I'm saying. I do feel like a lot of bloggers stop Biggie. I feel like a lot of bloggers go too far. And you know, but at the same time, this artist went too far as well by putting this person's full government name on their Instagram and having their flock pounce on this person. Like, come on now, you're just as bad as the person you suing. Now it's tit for tat. So you suing her, but you did wrong. You know what I mean? So it's like bullying a bully, like at this point. So child, I hope she files a countersuit. I hope, you know, it's gonna cancel each other out, and then we can all just go home, child. We can all just go home. You say Exhibit A. I am not a bully. Love Yasmin. Hi.
Hi, Michelle. How are you?
How are you?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I want to talk about Sheree, Michelle.
Okay.
I feel like I'm just sick and tired of the foolishness, if I'm being honest. I'm tired of the foolishness. 14 years and we get Shein.
Well, I mean, but she gave you something.
Here's the thing. Here's how I feel. Now, I own an online boutique. I've owned it for 9 years now. So even still, there's better ways that she could have gone by doing it. The marketing, you have all of these resources. You're on TV. Over 1 million people viewed it, and it still wasn't together. The website still wasn't working. The posts, the shirts ain't looking right. The private, then you talk about the private labeling is wrong, but that's what do.
You going out a little bit, Yasmin. Hello.
Do. So,
is that me or is that you? Because I can hear you. What happened? What happened? Hold on. Let me make sure my speaker's on. Yasmin, call back. Oh, they got one. We can't use that one. Hold on. It's her. Okay, I thought it was me, child. I was like, hold on. Let me turn this off then. Okay. Go off now. Okay. You can hear me. Okay. Why I keep coming back on? Go off. Hold on. Yeah, go off. Let me put that over there. I got too many speakers over here. Y'all can call in now. Let me know what y'all think, honey. By She By Sheen, She By Sheree, Kandi saying she back for season 15. Okay. Tasha K, Cardi B. Okay. Let me see what y'all was saying. You said spousal abuse. Y'all talk about, is Cardi B not a bully? Listen, I didn't say Cardi B wasn't a bully, but Cardi B wasn't going around saying Tasha K had the herpes. She didn't. So I mean, all right. Y'all talk about what Cardi B said to somebody else, but that somebody else didn't sue her. We talk about what Lil Boosie said, not what somebody else said. Y'all always deflecting and trying to say, well, Cardi B called this person a roach. Cardi B did this. Cardi B. I don't condone anything that Cardi B do. I don't particularly like Cardi B either. Okay. But at the end of the day, right is right and wrong is wrong. Okay. That's all I'm saying. And the fact that she lied on other people too. She lied on me, child. The machine is setting a precedence for all YouTubers. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all. I feel like that the machine, or look, the machine is the machine Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, because if that's the machine, I don't know what machine you talking about, because it's bigger people than Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. What I think is becoming apparent is that Nicki Minaj has some kind of fixation on Cardi B, and it's like she want to do everything she do, in my humble opinion. Anyway, hey Miss Barbara, how you doing?
Hey Michelle, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I just wanted to mention the thing about Nosey Heaux and Nicki Minaj.
Okay.
Now I've been watching Nosey Heaux for a while until her channel got taken down and she went to Twitch. And now they done come back up again with Nicki Minaj suing her. Basically, I'm on Nosey Heaux side because that Nicki Minaj thing is crazy. But one thing I noticed about Nosey Heaux, she got a lawyer that is equally as prominent as Nicki Minaj's lawyer. And Nicki was not expecting that. And he went on Armand Wiggins. I don't follow Armand because I don't like him.
Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. We don't mention him over here. We don't like colorists.
Yeah, okay, ding dong. Yeah, I got those issues with how he speak about black women. I don't even care who the black woman is. It's just some things he just don't say. But anyway, I heard on the lead attorney and some other channel that he was on, that the lawyer went to Ding Dong show. So I went and typed it in and found him, and I listened to it. And the lawyer literally came on there and explained the case. He said he pro bono Nosey Heaux. She don't got paid nothing, but he said he gonna get a dismissal. If you don't get a dismissal, then he gonna sue. They gonna win, and they gonna make sure Nicki Minaj pay all the legal fees. But he gonna make sure Nosey Heaux don't have to pay nothing. He said because she coming after a small YouTuber when you got big people say the exact same thing. Then I went to pull up the song that they said it was in, and she literally said, "I'm sniffing on blood." I'm like, girl, you said it out of your mouth. I read the lyrics and I listened to the song. So the man said the case is frivolous because several other people said it before her, and you told everybody, if you want to know what my choice of drugs is, listen to my music. And I went to her music and she literally said it.
Okay.
But anyway, that's all I wanted to say.
Well, I appreciate you, Miss Barbara. You be safe out there.
Okay, I'm taking my grandson home.
All right.
That's why
Be
we
safe.
riding out. All right, then.
All right, bye-bye. Y'all better shout out to Miss Barbara, honey. Miss Barbara is a supporter. She be in here. Love Yasmin. Hey, you back?
Sorry, yes, I'm back, Michelle.
That's okay.
But yeah, I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, I just feel like it's ridiculous. 14 years and there's nothing to show for it. And it's always just an excuse. I would rather you just be like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I would rather you just not do it than just to, because to me, it's just like a slap in the face, because think about all the people that are watching her who probably want to do the same thing, you know, or that want to aspire to do that. Like, yeah, you're on this show, but people are still aspiring to be like you, and you have 10, 15 times the resources as other people, and you just don't care. You just don't care.
Do you think that she's being used by Bravo? Like each and every time she comes back, I feel like they give her an opportunity to close out her story. Like they remember she was fired, and they brought her back to kind of finish the chateau, and then the end of that season was her housewarming or whatever. Then she got fired again when she was up KKK Kim's butt, and then they brought her back again to seem like to kind of close off her She By Sheree. But Bravo does get a portion of the proceeds when they have products like this, so they do benefit.
But I feel like even if that was the case, I feel like why not use this opportunity to still, if you're going to do it, it's still going to represent your name. We not dogging out Bravo. We dogging out you, because this is 14 years in the making. It's been so hyped. We see this. People want to support her. And I feel like that's the part that I think is even more aggravating, because people genuinely want to support her, want to buy into her, want to support it. But it's just like, you don't even care. Like at this point, it's like you don't even care. Like, where's the marketing team? Where's the website designers? Like, where's the product descriptions? Like, where is this? Why isn't the website on Shopify? Like, there's just a lot of questions. And I just feel like I started my own company at 16 years old, and I was able, and this is not throwing no shade, but it's just like 16 and doing it. You're grown, a millionaire on television with all of these people behind you. Why, you know what I'm saying? Like the average Instagram boutique looks better than She By Sheree.
Well, for one, she won't pay people, and don't nobody want to work for her because they know that her checks be bouncing or whatever the case. So I don't know, child. But congratulations on starting your business at 16. That's a huge accomplishment.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
What kind of business you got?
Michelle, I have a lot of businesses. I have an online boutique. And I also do marketing. This is why I'm really so passionate about it. I have a marketing agency, so I'm really big into content and stuff. And so that's why when I see her, I'm like, Sheree, just hire me at this point, because what is the issue? Or hire somebody. Yeah. It ain't even got to be me, but somebody that is going to actually put in the work. Because at this point, if you just want to be the face of the brand, that's perfectly fine. Then be the face. Let it be the face. Hire a designer, hire a marketing team, hire a CEO, hire people to actually do the work that you don't want to do, and be the face, and we would never have to know.
That's true. If she paid, I don't think it would be a problem. But
well, yeah, pay people first.
Right, pay the people. Word gets around, and people don't want to work no more. You know what I'm saying? Like people have come out all the time saying that Sheree won't pay. So,
I mean, I think even Drew said it on the reunion. Like, well, you didn't even pay me.
Well, there's that. She can't pay. She can't pay. Well, I appreciate you. Yes.
Thank you.
You want to say anything about the Nosey Heaux, Tasha K, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj?
Honestly, when it comes to that whole situation, I just feel like Nicki is just a bully. Like, at this point, like, and it's so sad because I believe in giving props and props is due. Like, yes, she is who she is, but that does not mean that she cannot also be a good person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can still have all these accolades and still be a sucky individual. And that's what I just feel like when it comes to her. Like, you have shown to just be a sucky individual. Like, everyone has beef with you, first of all. Now, when it comes to the Nosey Heaux situation, I agree. I feel like children are off limits. You should never ever talk about kids. But I just feel like at the same thing, everyone is talking about her. Everyone is talking about this. So why did you pick that one person to decide, oh, I'm gonna sue you because you feel like they can't defend themselves? Right. And so even that shows that you're a bully. Like, I'm big. I'm taking a social media break right now, but I'm big on social media, live, breathe it, love it. And so I follow Twitter, and you see her in the tweets encouraging people to go off people. You see her liking what the Barbs are saying and doing. You see these things broad daylight. Like, she doesn't care. Like, She goes off on Queen Radio on her rants, and everyone's just like, oh, it's Nicki. And so it's accepted when it's like, no, this is not okay.
This
It's
is
not
wrong.
right.
It's like high school, like Mean Girls. That's the way.
And that's the thing, and that's the issue. Her issues with Cardi B is because Cardi B put it on blast. Cardi B made it known that, like, no, you're not nice. All the other girls aren't gonna say anything. Like, they're jumping on Megan because, oh, you finally responded, or Lotto or whatever. But all of these rap girls, all of these new age girls, all got beef with one person. Like, that's weird. I just feel like, who is the common denominator here? It's just her.
That's true.
But and I feel like it sucks for the people coming in too, because what are you supposed to do? Like, this is someone that's supposed to be a mentor, someone that's supposed to take you up under their wing, but then they trash you on Twitter.
Right. Well, there's that. Well, I appreciate you, Yasmin. Love Yasmin.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling.
Bye.
Bye. Hold on, y'all. Praying to God for you. Hi.
I love you so much.
Hello.
Forever. Hey, can you hear me?
You're really low.
Okay, can you hear me now?
No.
I'm
I
trying
can.
to
You
turn
sound
this
like.
up.
Can y'all hear her? Press 1 if you can hear her, because it's really low.
Okay, let me see something, because I want to really share something with you, because you just got told by Miss
Hold
Barbara
on.
that
Hold
she
on.
was
Hold on. I
missing.
want to make sure people can
Hurry
hear you.
up.
Can y'all hear?
Hurry.
Press 1 if you can hear. Nobody. Yeah, we can't hear you.
Okay, I'm trying to do everything to turn it up. Uh, I'm trying to do
Are you
everything.
on a mount earpiece or something?
No, I'm not on the earpiece. No, I'm not. I'm trying to hold up for a minute. Let me see something. Is it
Can you
better?
hang up and call back?
Is it better?
That's much better. We can hear it now.
Okay. Okay. I don't want you to be misinformed, but Miss Barbie, I love her with all my heart, but she twisted all the information up. The
Uh-oh.
lead attorney did not say he was going to cover her. He did not say he was going to be her lawyer. He did not say he was going to do pro bono.
No, she didn't say the lead attorney said that. She said an attorney called into Armand Ding Dong's channel.
Okay, I get you. But I was just listening to it just for minutes ago, and
Okay.
she said that you know how a lot of times sometimes we'll take a little information and then we'll add some of the truth, but it's kind of twisted. A lot of it, what she was saying, is not. That's not how it happened, and I
Okay.
just don't want you to get in trouble. You know.
Oh, good. The views and opinions expressed by my callers are y'all. That ain't got nothing to do with me, child.
Oh, okay. Because what it was, yes, you know how sometimes people, the singers or the rappers, they'll say certain things in their songs, but if you don't listen well, you'll miss some of the message. Yeah, Nicki did say, if you want to know my drug of choice, yes, go to listen to my songs. But then she also said, I don't like cocaine.
Oh.
I don't do cocaine. That's where you got to get the whole message, listen to the whole thing. And what it is, this is one thing. I don't know if you know this. Cardi B supposed to be the one that's paying Nosey Heaux to go after.
I didn't hear that. I did hear that Nicki was the ones who was paying the bartenders who sued Cardi. See, when you
What
say
it is?
without wrong information, that's wrong information. Where'd you get that information from?
No, with the bartenders, there are two sisters. They wear the blonde hair. Nicki paid to be in her video to dig at Cardi B, but Cardi B came out the house, and I'm just making a joke, with her house shoes on and her house coat on, to fight those girls when she was pregnant with her baby. And they say she's part of the blood. Now that was on Lead Attorney show. She's part of the gang. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm listening.
Okay, she's part of the Bloods. That's her gang, and the FBI and the FBI and the detectives, they was following her, trying to find out information about her friend who's supposed to be head drug pen for crack, and they trying to get her to drop the dime on that guy, and that's how she made a plea deal, so she won't have to serve no jail time. She will only do community service. So she went ahead and confessed because they told her and showed her the evidence they had on her. They had her hanging around those people.
So how do we know this to
No,
be true?
how we know this to be true, I don't know this to be true. I would just listen to the lead attorney, and this came on his.
Come to me with some other blogger that said.
I'm not going to mention his name anymore. And this is my first time coming on.
No, it's fine. I'm
nervous. I'm just telling you, I'm nervous, and
no, it's fine. It's fine.
I do have the receipts. I just need to send it to you. I'm new to all of this. I'm not trying to. And I'm just letting you know I'm nervous. I'm very scared.
Okay, no problem.
Here, but I want to be. I don't want you to get the wrong information. I don't want to give the wrong information, but I can show you by sending it to you. I don't know your email, Gmail.
I can read the newspaper. It is not that crucial.
Okay, baby. Okay.
I mean, but I take calls because I want y'all's opinion on stuff. I'm not asking you to give me no tea.
Okay. But I just was listening to Miss Barbara, and I just heard a whole bunch of stuff that wasn't said. That's all it was. Okay. And I could be doing the same thing Miss Barbara doing, giving misinformation, but I apologize.
No,
but
don't apologize.
I just want to see you grow and do good, and I want the best for you. That's all. And
I appreciate you.
And I really, really honor you and respect you.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for calling. I appreciate it.
Okay. Bye-bye.
All right, bye. Y'all need to be
Michelle.
Oh my God.
What's up, Michelle? Hey, listen, what do we really care?
Come over here with this mess, Mr. Motivation.
Michelle,
why do you have a junkie on my screen, Mr.
Michelle? Because this team Michelle over here. Why people be
calling you got the junkie on the screen? I don't care about the junkie.
I think that's Flavor Flav.
Oh, that's who that is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So Michelle, listen, why do people go to other bloggers and come on your page to give you do your homework?
The same reason you just got another blogger on your picture.
Oh, is that? Oh, I thought that was Flavor. Okay, hold on, Michelle. Hey, look, I really miss you, Michelle. Why you go live so early?
I don't know. I just felt the spirit.
Yeah, and I haven't looked at the live. I'm gonna look at it, rewind before I even get into stuff. But you going to Patreon tonight?
Yes, I will. Yes.
Yeah, okay, because I need to talk to you about some stuff.
Ooh, okay.
And wait a minute, I was gonna say something else. Why the hell they still got Kandi? Who paid She on?
I don't know.
And Michelle, you didn't have to scare that lady like that.
No, I scared the lady.
Yeah, because she now look, I'm very positive. I'm very spiritual and stuff like that. And it's crazy because I just missed the motivation. I'm not trolling her. So it's just like she coming over. This is a Nene. We do RHOA. You know what I'm saying? We don't really do music and stuff like that. So really, if I can speak on Michelle's behalf, we don't give a damn. I mean, just being honest. So
I give a damn because it's like the blogger, you know what I'm saying? The blogger aspect of it. Gotcha. And because I've been sued before. But that's really as far as it goes. I could care less about Nicki Minaj.
That part. That's what I was just trying to get at. Michelle, look, I know you, Michelle. Come on now.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, okay. Well, I'll see you on tonight, and I don't know what the hell, but and I'm gonna say this before I get out. Everybody's saying they got a feeling Nene finna come back. I don't know why they saying it, but that's just the word on the curb.
Oh. Okay.
So yeah, okay, Michelle, I love you. And yeah, tell them to get off your page with all of that. And that picture is Flavor Flav. That is not you know who. Have a good night. I'll see you. Well, yeah, I'll see you later on. Don't be playing, Michelle.
Why you promote Flavor Flav over here then? We don't care.
Well, okay, because she looked like a cancer patient. So that's why I just, man, okay, Michelle, I won't do it no more. I'll see you tonight. Talk to you later.
Bye, Mr. Motivation.
All right, I got you. Okay, bye-bye.
Hold on. iamATLien, stay in.
Hey.
How you riding in the car, honey? All y'all in the car today.
I'm trying to do two things at once. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. Okay,
you better be careful.
Okay, I'm parked. Okay, I wanted to comment on She By Shein. I just feel like this is the reality of it. Her storyline got messed up when homeboy did not want to participate in the jailhouse stuff, right? And that was all made up anyway. So she had to come up with a storyline. So she just tried to put some clothes together, but that's not her passion. She just decided to do that at the last minute. And what she should have did was use the same people you do for your t-shirts, and we would have been good. You know, she had to be so daggone extra, knowing she don't have no money. She don't have the passion for this. She just wanted to make a storyline, and she really don't need to come back. She's rather boring.
Well, I mean, who would you rather, Sheree or Kandi?
Oh, I'm gonna have to go with Kandi. At least she got something going on in her life. I'm sorry.
It wasn't entertaining. At least with Sheree, we can laugh at the fashions. Like Sheree is trending in the blogs. What Kandi giving us?
I like the kids. I actually like Todd. I don't care. But I mean, she just fake. You know, it's She By fakeness for me. And I really didn't like how she tried. She didn't really like the fake singer. She didn't like her because her husband used to promote her, because that was on the after show. You know, she tried to add this beef with her, but she probably was a little bit jealous. What's the one that has the husband that goes to Florida? Whatever her name is.
Oh, Drew Sidora.
So there was a background thing with Bob. That's why she was giving her all that shade.
Oh.
Yeah, because that was on one of the after shows. Oh, and then back to Nosey Heaux and the Nick. I'm too old to be understanding what's going on in the rap game, but I do feel like I think what is it? Nicki Minaj is more mad about how Nosey Heaux was coming after her husband for a long time, and she just using this as an example. And I don't know if it's provable, because I feel like, what is the damages if she did use coke? Don't most of these people use coke anyway? That's the thing. I'm just being, I mean, if it's defamation, what are your damages?
Listen,
She don't have no damages. I think she raps about it, but who knows?
Everybody don't use coke.
I know she might not use it, but what is her damages? It's not like
right.
All these people, they all use drugs.
But that's my point. Anybody can sue for anything. It does not matter. And Nicki, being the celebrity that she is, to me, it's almost like a publicity grab. Like, this is something to get me back in the news cycle, because she wasn't in there.
Well, to be honest with you, have you seen any court papers? I don't even think it's really happening. I think this is a scare tactic for Nosey, for her to be quiet, but that just makes Nosey more loud. And we already knew Nosey's name too, so I don't think that she can countersue like she was put her name out there. It's already been out there. It's actually video where she said her name.
Well, that's different than still putting somebody's government name on your. 50 Cent got sued for that. Just because, you know, people know your name don't mean you can put it to your millions of followers.
Oh, well, it's been out there because she already had another investigation. You know, she messed up. So she not. So I just feel
listen, you need to be going. I'm trying to spin a narrative here. No,
you're spinning a narrative, but we already knew her name and she keep using it. So it is what it is. But that's all I have, and I love your show. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, ATLien Stan. I appreciate you.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, bye. Hold on. Oh, Jessica on the camera, bro.
I decided to slide on in on the camera chair.
Okay. What we gonna start, Jessica?
What Nicki doing with this Nosey Heaux thing is, I feel like she's trying to make this lady spend money to fight a case that she knows she's not going to win. Like, Nicki's not going to win this case because she has to prove some type of damages. And she pulled the trigger before any damages could be done. She should have sat and waited to see if some shows was going to get canceled or if something was going to happen first. So that's kind of crazy to me. But I also
let me say, hey, Nosey, thank you for the super chat, Nosey. I see you in the chat. If you want to call in, you can.
Yeah, girl, we need you on the main line.
We need to hear from you. Let me see what you have to say.
So, and also, I think what a lot of what these people are doing, anytime somebody say something that they don't like, I can say, oh, I don't like that outfit Nicki had on, or oh, that D&G she got on is fake. Oh, you want to sue. Now they're trying to use, just because Cardi won that case. All of a sudden, everybody want to claim they're going to sue anytime a blogger says anything about them. But if bloggers stop blogging about them and talking about them, they won't have a career. The same way if DJs stop playing their music. So
but there's also a law. I don't know if it's nationwide. It's an anti-slap law. It's SLAPP. Don't quote me on what it means. I need to Google it. But back when I was going through what I was going through, it's basically saying that people cannot sue a blogger, journalist, or whatever to stop them from speaking about them.
Right.
And so that's what it seems like a lot of this is. And so if it becomes frivolous and like Nosey Heaux' attorney, like, countersues based on the anti-slap, if it's available in the city and state that she sued in, then Nicki might be paying some money because that's damaging to the person's career and livelihood or whatever to have to stop what they're doing to fight a frivolous case simply because you didn't like what they had to say about you and you a public figure.
Exactly.
So
exactly, and half of them be the ones sending stuff into the blogs. So that's kind
of Nosey Heaux is on the line. Hey, Nosey Heaux.
Hey, girl.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes. How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. Thank you for bringing me up. I just wanted to thank you first of all for covering the story, and also you covered. I'm pretty sure you covered Surviving the Petties back when I was pushing that hashtag before. I think you talked about the Jennifer Hough story. It was something that I was talking about, and you talked about it, and I came over in the thing and said thank you and sent the super chat, and then you super chatted me back or something. I can't remember which story it was, but I think it was the Jennifer Hough story. But I just wanted to make sure everybody is clear. What I said about Nicki Minaj is not why she's suing me. Azalea Banks said that about Nicki Minaj. Remy Ma said that about Nicki Minaj. Joe Budden said that about Nicki Minaj. The entire internet has said that about Nicki Minaj. So we're not going to pretend that that's why Nicki is suing me. Also, what I said about Nicki Minaj, as far as the cokehead comment, that was last year. Okay? 3 weeks ago, Jennifer Hough was on my YouTube channel again talking about what Kenneth Petty, Nicki's husband, did to her and how she's still being harassed. 3 weeks ago that happened, and now I'm sued. Connect the dots. Yeah. And you can go to my YouTube channel and see the video from 3 weeks ago and see Jennifer Hough come up there and talk, right? So this is about that. It's not about that. People cannot like what I say, and that's fine. I got a lot of mouth and a lot of personality, and I'm a blogger, and sometimes I say what I'm seeing or what I'm thinking. I was really repeating what Nicki said about herself, though. I'm a Nicki fan, and I've been saying that since I started blogging. Everybody's heard me say that I'm a Nicki fan. I listen to her music. I'm not a bar; they're crazy, but I'm a fan of Nicki, so I listen to music. So, Nicki, if I heard you say that you in Tokyo with the Tokyo, and and all of that, I mean, what am I supposed to think? And then you say yourself, Nicki, if you want to know what kind of drugs I do, go listen to my music. And me listening to your music since I was in my 20s, I mean, what am I supposed to believe other than what you told me, Nicki? So,
Pills and potions.
I'm just saying.
That is the Leo in you, Michelle, that took that out my head.
What, the pills and potions?
I was just going to say that.
Wait a minute. What about what you said about the child? She's not suing for that, is she?
So that's not something that I'm going to address right now. I will be addressing that soon. I have an attorney. Okay. So I definitely will be. The only thing I can say about that is, we have all, as human beings, I'm petty, Michelle. I'll just say this because it's okay for me to say this. When I'm trying to highlight the story of a rape victim, right? Mm-hmm. And barbs are coming at me saying, how dare you try to take a father away from his baby? And I keep saying, this is not about the baby. We're talking about the victim. And they keep trying to harass me and stalk me and threaten my life and threatening to hurt my puppy because they say it's about the baby. Well, at one point, you'll say, girl, listen, first of all, and say something that you might not even mean to say because people keep pushing you. So I'm an adult. I'm not beefing with the baby. Like, I don't have beef with the baby. I was just really tired of being pushed and told to shut up for the sake of Nicki being a new mother. Like, stop telling me that. That doesn't erase the fact that this happened to that woman. So it was just me, just running my mouth. Yes, and we're human beings, so people need to stop acting like they haven't regretted that they too. But we're not gonna use that to disregard the fact that this woman was assaulted by Nicki Minaj's husband. This is gone to court. He's on the registry for it, and she wants me to shut up about it because she wants to be able to sit at the table with Beyonce and have people accept him and have him be able to travel and go to kids' birthday parties and not be on their registry. Sorry, that's what you're married. Deal with it. Sit in the house with him and his ankle monitor and stop trying to silence me.
I know you said that the lady was on there recently, but and I'm sorry, Michelle, but with the girl here recently, I know it was going around something about she had a conversation with one of his friends on FaceTime or something, and you can hear her talking and saying that it didn't happen, or
she addressed that on my YouTube channel 3 weeks ago. We debunked that, and after that I got sued. So
yeah, they had clipped up the video and edited it.
Yes,
that's what I thought. That's what probably had happened too. I was kind of
thinking exactly what happened, and it happened right before that award show where she got a Vanguard award. Do you see the connection? No, we need people to watch this award show. We need people to accept me. I'm just saying that's what it looks like. Allegedly, that's what it looks like happened.
And why do they keep trying to connect Cardi to this as if Cardi got to do anything with it?
I have no idea, Michelle. I have never met Cardi B in my life. I've been critical of Cardi B just like I have of everybody else. I talk about celebrities. I'm not a friend of celebrities because I do talk about them. Like Brandy was following me and then she unfollowed me because I run my mouth. So I'm not a friend of celebrities. The people fuck with me. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know if we can cuss on your channel.
No, that's fine. You can curse.
Okay, yeah, the people fuck with me, not celebrities. I'm not a celebrity kind of girl. So I'm not friends with Cardi. I have never spoken to her. I think that this is just, it seems to me like they just don't want any celebrity to get behind me. So let's just put in here, there's a celebrity that's pushing her to do this. That way every celebrity stays away from it because they don't want anybody to think it's them. I don't know. I don't know what that was about, but I never met Cardi, and no celebrity or anybody tells me what to do. I'm not even that kind of personality. You can hear that. Don't nobody tell me what to do. So nobody puts a battery in my back. I say and do what I want to say and do.
Well, it sounded like deflection. What Tasha K got to do with this then? Don't she have her own problems with Cardi B?
Listen, Woody Woodpecker is always flying from nest to nest. Listen, Woody Woodpecker don't like me. Everybody knows she don't like me.
She don't like anybody, child. She don't like me either, child.
She don't like herself. She don't like her husband. She don't like Africa. She don't like nobody. when I first started talking about Jennifer Hough, Tasha K came out because she's friends with Nicki. Mm-hmm. She was with Nicki going after Wendy Williams. That's what they do. Mm-hmm. We all saw that. That's not, that's not, we saw it. So Tasha K came out and said on her channel that I'm lying, that the victim is lying, that the woman that's on my channel is not even really the victim, and Nicki Minaj told her herself that I'm not even talking to the real victim, and that the real victim is somewhere not wanting nothing to do with this. I'm like, well, how would you know that? Because this girl has a restraining order. She has a stay-away order, a restraining order or something against Kenneth Petty, which means he cannot contact her directly or indirectly, which means his wife shouldn't even know if she's somewhere minding her own business. So how do you know? So Tasha K inserted herself in this because she's friends with Nicki. And then she went and told Nicki that I live in a Roach Motel. She posted that on her Instagram recently, which is also weird. But let them go. Maybe that's why I haven't been served yet. Maybe they're cruising Roach Motel to Roach Motel looking for me. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, it's just and then them putting your name out on both of their platforms to me is like a dog whistle for people to like look for you. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't like that because your government name isn't your screen name. You know what I'm saying?
And so they did that. And then somebody came up here who doesn't know the law, obviously, a few minutes ago, saying that I put my name out there myself. That was on a very small channel with a video that got like maybe 2,000 views on my channel that's just for women, and I told them my name was Marley. What does that have to do with Nicki Minaj putting Marley Green out there for 200 million people, including her Barbs, who went to Claudia Jordan's mother's house, took a picture, and sent it to her?
What?
That's crazy.
I mean, that's what was claimed. Allegedly, that and there's a lot of people that the Barbs have stalked, harassed. A Barb came up to me in a restaurant one time. So like this is different, and this has been going on. I did a police report about the Barbs harassing me last year. So, but they did not know my name then. Now that they do, I'm being harassed. My family's being harassed. Somebody was outside of my building and called my name in front of my apartment building. I was in a store a few days ago and 3 people recognized. Now that Nicki Minaj put Marley Green out there, it's a whole different level from me talking to an intimate audience of women. That's different. So I'm not going to sit here and try to make one thing equal to the other, because nobody knows Nosey Heaux live anyway. I'm a very small blogger. She put my life in danger on purpose. She came in my comments on Instagram and was posting in my comments. People who are gang members were telling her that they'll handle her lightweight on Pyru, and she was encouraging that. That's encouraging gang members to come after me, and there's screenshots, and it's all on my Instagram. What she did endangered my life. We're not going to act like that's the same as me telling 1,000 women my name is Marley. We're not going to do that.
I agree with that. So I expect there to be a countersuit, Nosey Heaux, and I'm going to be rooting for you.
Ooh, that's all I got to say about that. Thank you.
I just listen. I'm just always for, listen. I don't condone what you said, okay, about the child, okay.
Neither do I.
You looking at a video and seeing some powder on somebody's nose and saying that they do coke, hey, people do that every day. So I don't see that as being defamatory if you got some white stuff on your nose and somebody say you do powder.
But it's not, because like I said it last year. Why wasn't she mad then? She was mad after Jennifer came on my channel again 3 weeks ago, because she wants that girl to shut up, and she was quiet for a while. It looked like everything was going in her favor, and then she had the nerve to come out and talk again. I'm tired of this black ass nappy headed Nosey Heaux bringing this girl out. Let me get her. That's all that was.
Another reason I think that she's coming out, again, she's not in a news cycle. This situation with Cardi B and Tasha K and Cardi filing writs of execution and, forcing Tasha K, because nobody's talking about Cardi, what she did Friday, what she filed and told the judge that Tasha K needs to file that 3.8 million bond in order to proceed. You know what I'm saying? So the judge still has to rule on that. And so that's why, Tasha K is all mad and stuff. So it's feeling to me like they got together, like, let's do this to kind of, get off the news cycle of the whole Cardi B versus Tasha K. Now it's Nicki Minaj versus Nosey Heaux.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you should, make the most of it and go ahead and, get on.
And I think you own to something with that, because what happened is Cardi gained a lot of supporters behind that whole deal.
She did.
And I think that Nicki was trying to use that to think maybe she could gain some supporters behind it. But this is not the same situation.
It's not. And the energy behind it is not the same. When Cardi was dragging Tasha K, she'd be like that blogger lady or whatever. Nicki putting her name on the channel and getting her followers to, go after her is a whole nother level of bullying, internet bullying to me.
And she probably was trying to see if one of her Barbs would be willing to risk their jobs or livelihoods to use their job to look this lady up too, to try to find information on her.
We all have supporters that got some
some
access to their job that can pull some records.
Yeah, but I mean, luckily, as soon as the lawsuit hit, I was everywhere, and I was on Clubhouse when it came out, and a lot of people on Clubhouse were like, "Nope, we're getting you a lawyer. This lawyer will take it," and people were contacting me. So I got a really good lawyer. I don't know if y'all check, but like I say all the time, he ain't no fucking punk. Okay. So yeah, it's toe to toe. She think because she has a good lawyer that she can pay for. She thought I was gonna be some little girl, little quiet little blogger that say, "Oh, I can't pay. Let me shut up and here you can own my name and I'm gonna stop talking." And no, because I have representation.
So did she send you a cease and desist or anything first, or she just jumped into I'm suing?
Nothing. She said nothing. She just found that girl on my channel and said, "I'm about to sue this bitch because I'm tired of her and she won't shut her mouth." It was triggered. But you know, I think she had insomnia. She went after Garcelle. She went after Lonnie Love. She told her Barb to help drag Lonnie because she couldn't drag
She
herself.
was going on a whole little bipolar tirade. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole thing that she was doing with Garcelle and everybody it was just weird to me. And it was like you was up for 48 hours, like girl, go to sleep.
She was in my chat in my Instagram comments for like 2 days.
Your husband. You got a husband, you got a child. Y'all couldn't be doing no kind of family activities or anything like
They
that.
can't really do family things that other families go to. I don't think he can be around other people's children. I don't think he can be around other people's children. So they would have to do family things away from family places. I guess they can't go to like Chuck E. Cheese. But yeah, she was up 2 days just in my comments alone. And in my DMs too.
Yeah.
It was weird. It got weird.
Well, I'm gonna be following this story, and I want you to come back and share with me. When you can talk freely, and after you get served and everything, and look, you can come on with your attorney. I would love to, speak to you both and see, what his strategy is as well, because I'm tuned in because I don't know if I got sued by Chris Stokes twice.
Oh God.
Yeah, we was in litigation for about 2 years going back and forth. So, I'm just tuned in because I love to hear when people feel like, they're targeting the small fish, you know what I'm saying, in a big pond, because he could have went after TMZ or anybody, because Raz B is still to this day saying that Chris Stokes touched him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you get into right versus wrong and fair versus fair and all of that, I just like to for freedom of speech to win at the end of the day. So
yeah, I just got the green light from my attorney to tweet something, so I'm gonna go do that. Speaking of my attorney, he just gave me the green light to tweet out something about this, so I'm gonna go take care of that. But I will definitely come back. And thank you for covering the story. Thank you everybody who actually supports me and knows what's really going on.
And I'll follow you on Twitter. What's your Twitter?
Oh, Nosey Heaux Live everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, everything.
Okay, I'll put you out on Twitter. All right, thank
you.
Later. All right, bye.
All right. And who else you was getting on today, Michelle? We talked about that was the Nicki Nosey Heaux thing.
Tasha K and Cardi B, and Tasha K asking and Cardi B asking the judge to make Tasha K pay a bond in the amount of $3.8 million. Tasha K was asking for leniency, asking the judge, because remember, Cardi filed the writ of execution, right? She wanted to get this money. She was like, let me go and start claiming these bank accounts, these houses, and get an accounting of your assets. That's what the writ of execution for. She filed two. She filed one against Tasha K. She filed one against Kibi Studios. And Tasha K filed a motion in response to that saying, Judge, I'm in appeal. Do not grant her this writ of execution. In fact, issue a stay while we in appeal. And I understand that most of the time a bond is required, but it's up to your discretion. So please don't require a bond, because in Georgia state court, they don't. So then Cardi's attorneys filed a motion answering that, saying, yeah, in Georgia state court they might, but not in federal court. And in federal court, they were listing all these different cases saying a superseded bond is required, when you appeal, blah, 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 blah. So
did Olga not know about that?
I don't know what Olga know, but Cardi B, that's what when Cardi B and Tasha K was fighting in the DMs or in the comment section or something, Cardi B said, bitch better have my money. And then she said, I got a surprise for you on Friday. That was what she filed on Friday, was that. And she filed a proposed order asking the judge that, saying the amount of the bond should be $3.8 million, because the judge does have discretion. He can do a percentage, he can do but she, in her motion, She said that Tasha K has already said that she is hiding her assets. Tasha K has already said that she is running. Tasha K has already implied that she, that she is doing these things. So in order to protect my winnings, I would suggest that the court holds this bond so that when she goes, on appeal, if she wins appeal, she can have her money back. If she loses the appeal, run me my coins and I don't have to collect.
If doing too much for the gram was a person, like, how do you get yourself in some mess like this? Because now I see, because you trying to make it seem like you finna run. You playing into the narrative that you finna run. Your husband do have ties to Africa. I'm just
selling what? I ain't got it shirts and everything.
Yeah, you traveling abroad and all this, but you ain't got it, ma'am. You gonna find a way to get something. This don't make no sense.
Okay. Hi, Shaquille. Hi.
Hey, Michelle. Hey, Jessica Rabbit.
How you doing?
Hey, baby.
What's going on? I'm good. I'm listening to y'all. Y'all funny. Especially Jessica.
What you got to say before I go?
I don't got too much to say about everything because a lot of stuff has been covered and I agree with mostly everybody. The Nosey Heaux and Nicki thing, I'm just trying to understand it. I'm trying to wrap my mind around it because, like, even when Nicki sued, she only sued for $75K. So you don't need the money because that ain't no money.
Wait. Cardi B also sued for $75K. That's the minimum that you can sue for. So when you sue in federal court, $75K is the you have at least $75K worth of damages. Now, once it goes to court and a jury gets it, they can award attorney fees, they can award damages, they can award all of that. That's how Tasha K got from 75 to 3.8 million.
But what that says to me is you don't care about the money. You just trying to make a point. Because if you wouldn't do the minimum if you wanted the money, you would, you know what I mean? You would do a little bit more. You would put a real number on it.
They haven't added up the damages yet. Any case that's filed in federal court like that is always $75K.
It's just always $75K, period. That's just what
Tasha K went online saying, I got a little $75K and all that stuff.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
She had the little $75K, but she didn't have the 3.
That make a little bit more sense because I'm like, why are you $75K? You don't need this money. You what is it for? And then part of me feel like, why are you even entertaining it? Because like, even if it is nonsense or it ain't true, like, what's the point? She don't got no followers. But then at the other point, like she also said she got 3 more people. 2 other people she's suing. Some people alluded to Jason Lee and to the, I don't know what you call the boy because I don't follow him, but I think you called him Ding Dong. Him, they alluded to her suing them too. So I don't know, because I was wondering too, like, why are you suing the little person? Go after the big boys, because Jason Lee been talking about you for years. So like, go after him.
I feel like she ain't trying to give him no clout,
and that could be true too.
And she knows he probably has the money and the backing to actually fight her.
And then allegedly they tried to clean up their profiles and their, you know what I mean, their social media platforms, deleting stuff that they said about her. Allegedly, that's what Twitter said. They try to clean up their stuff. But she said she already got her receipts in her. I don't know. But I feel like if you go after them first, don't even forget Nosey Heaux. Just go after the big boys and do it in silent. Like, don't even tell us. Just let us find out 2 months later.
Well, the big boys wasn't talking to her husband's victim.
This is true, which is why she circled the block on Garcelle 8 months later.
Thank you. Anytime somebody says something about that man and what he done to that woman, it's
she react. And she gotta stop doing that because cause like I feel like y'all at home, y'all paid, y'all chilling. People think y'all worried. People think you care. You can't go to Chuck E. Cheese. I don't feel like y'all really bothered, but I feel like when you do stuff like this, it show people that you really care. I feel like it just showing people like you playing into it. And then the coke thing, I don't know. Somebody said you could test your hair and see if you ever did coke a day in your life. I don't really believe that too much.
What?
Because I feel like at this point, these people got money so they can do whatever. Because Nicki on Twitter talking about, well, test my hair. You can see if I ever did coke.
So I'm certified.
Okay.
Look, I got a lot of certifications. And I'm a certified DOT drug tester. And I also got certified in hair strand collection.
Oh.
And what we do is the way they taught us to collect the hair, you want to get what's closest to the root.
To the root, right.
Yeah. And we're not going all down here.
We're
Yeah,
getting
because she was
what's up
bragging. She
here.
said, my hair 18 inches and come down to
Yeah,
my
she
back. Y'all can test me.
distracting. She distracting, but it's okay. It's okay,
But is that
girl.
true though? If you test it to the root, it'll show you if you ever done it in your life.
I think it goes back a certain period of time.
Cause she was on
Because
Twitter bragging
people
about that,
can
like that
stop.
was the concrete evidence.
Because
Like, hey,
what it
test my
is,
hair, y'all hear the facts.
because what it is with that is, you know, the reason why some companies, and that's an expensive test too. That's why a lot of companies don't do it. But the reason why they resort to that is because, you know, cocaine and stuff gets up out of your system quicker than, you know, like marijuana and some other substances. So that's why they go and resort to the hair. Some certain employers will.
They say it go back 10 years.
It's a more detailed.
Go back 10 years.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that's true. I mean, maybe there is some validity to that. If they can get the root, they can actually get to the root and do the 10 and get due to the 10 years.
Kris Jenner just did a lie detector test.
I'm not talking about no Kris Jenner stuff because that was on a late show. I'm talking about courts and federal.
No, because what I'm
saying, Kris Jenner and Ray J, where she at?
I ain't talking about bringing your
but
friends
what
to
I'm
do a
saying
fake
is,
to do a fake,
throw out,
to do a fake lie detector.
You can test me all day. Nikki knows she not going up into no courthouse to let nobody test her because she knows this lawsuit not even gonna go that far.
You put it in writing. If the judge subpoena you, you gotta take your ass in that room. And that's what I hope. That's what I need to be done. Because I just need everything to be final, even though that don't mean nothing. But I need everything to just be final, put it out there. And I mean, if that's how the girl Nosey Heaux feels, stand on it, stand 10 toes on it. But don't have the energy you have in your videos with you beating on your chest, and then you come and then you start talk quiet, and you wavering on what you said. You said what you said, stand on it. You talked about her son, stand on it. Now you said you can't speak on it for whatever reason. You said you can't speak
now that she
on
has
this
an
platform.
attorney, I'm sure her attorney has advised her.
But you talked about everything else on this platform.
So I mean,
you talked about the coke and the lyrics.
Well,
and
I
all
get
that,
what
and
you're
the lyrics
saying,
are
but
subjective.
I'm just saying,
right?
You know.
So Michelle, we can't repeat what she said. What did she supposedly say?
When?
About the son that she
I played it earlier.
Yeah, she played the video, but she can't. She said she can't speak on that at all.
She said that I think she's gonna tweet an apology, allegedly. But she said
that
the son was the son of a pedo, and that the son was gonna grow up to be a pedo because it's in his bloodline.
And she said, "Oh, you trash. You trash. Your mom, dad, your son trash. You do it. Everybody trash."
Oh well.
And then with the coke, and then even the coke stuff, she said, "Look up the lyrics." I mean, people said Nicki was on coke, which is why Nicki said, "If you want to know my drug of choice, look up my lyrics." I feel like me listening to the lyrics, it sounds like Nicki was talking about the gangbangers she rolled with and them selling drugs, because she was talking about whipping drugs. You know what I mean? More so cooking in that aspect. I ain't never hear her say she sniffed something. I heard her talking about the price of coke went up and selling drugs and stuff like that.
Well, she
but
always
that's all subjective.
To popping pills. She has
that's what I'm saying. I always heard her to lean into telling you, I pop pills. I take
pills and potions.
I smoke weed. You
pills
know what I mean?
Potions.
She told us she popped pills and she smoked weed. The drugs, it sounded like more so she was running around with them New York niggas that was doing that. But again, everything is subjective. She ain't. You can say she pop pills. You can say she smoke weed because she said that. Everything else is subjective, so you're gonna have to stand on that.
Okay. Hey,
that's how I feel. I just feel like when you need these public platforms, when you on these things, especially with Tasha K and Cardi B, like y'all need to learn your lesson. And Michelle be telling y'all people, learn your lesson. If you want to say something, say it how you supposed to say it. Don't stand out here. She did. I don't gotta say allegedly because she did it. We know it. You know what I mean? You doing a lot.
Well, I do that a lot too, though. I don't never be saying allegedly. So I mean.
Sometimes I feel like Michelle.
People can sue you for anything, whether you say allegedly or not. If they don't like what you have to say, they can sue you. That don't mean they're gonna win. But people sue people every day for frivolous stuff.
Well, this is true.
So that's my like. What you scared for? Don't be scared.
But I feel
like all these lawsuits. Y'all can be scared to speak y'all opinion. Don't be scared. I ain't scared.
I feel like you cartel it a little bit more. Maybe because you've been in this thing a little bit longer, you got more to lose. You got more. I don't know, but I feel like you control yours a little bit more. You be like, well, we don't know about that. Even if you joking with your allegedly, you know what I mean. You will still put it out there a little bit.
Okay.
But I feel like other people, they just go too far, even with Boosie. I feel like people just take it too far just for the clicks, the views, the ratings, and then when they get hemmed up, they don't got nothing to do.
Wait a minute, somebody said I'm right. Nosey just tweeted an apology. Hold on, let me see. Let me go to the twitter.com Nosey Heaux live.
But while you doing that,
I'm tired of them too. Don't stand on it. Stand on it.
Hey, Ken.
Hey, how are y'all?
I'm good. How you doing? Hold on.
Did she pin it?
This is it from 7 minutes ago. Let me go here. During a few of my live shows, I made a comment about Nicki Minaj's son. I was under a lot of stress and pressure at the time, but I apologize for those comments. No excuses. I will continue to fight to clear my name with the help of my team and lawyer Bobby Samini.
Damn, Michelle, you knew that playbook.
Well, you know. She even said it. She said why she, let me go and follow. She said why she said it was because she felt pressure and people was bullying her and
under duress.
Yes.
Michelle, did you see where Kimberly Foster is actually suing some of the barbs that doxed her?
No.
Ooh. And that's what's gonna have to start happening though.
I sent you a private message. Daily Blast actually wrote an article about it.
Everybody's suing everybody at this point. But
you don't get to put people's information out there, especially with,
Who is Kimberly Nicole Foster?
She used to run a site called For Harriet. For Black women, but they put out her phone number, her address. Like everything. And she got tired of it and finally got an attorney and people started sending her information. Like she had to heighten up on her security at her apartment. Like it got real crazy.
Oh, so Nicki just started something. So Nicki people suing Nicki's barbs and everybody else too.
Because I feel like she was behind the whole Tasha K going in on Cardi the way she was. Honestly.
I think so too. I think it's deflection because on Twitter I saw a bunch of tweets where they were saying first they were trying to say, that Cardi was behind paying for, Nosey lawyer. But then a lot of people were pulling receipts of Tasha K saying that Nicki Minaj probably paid for the bartenders' attorneys. And that came out of Tasha K's mouth on her platform.
She probably did because Nicki bought the people on her radio show. Like when the whole thing first happened, she bought the people on Queen Radio like 2 years ago. But at that time, Cardi was saying she never paid nobody and she never fought. Nobody never fought those girls.
But see, Michelle,
but at that time, Nicki
research
bought
like
the people on the street.
Like a bunch
of we got receipts around here, right? I'm gonna do this because I'm trying to get off. Y'all keep me on here. Hold on.
Let's see the receipt.
This person said Nicki Minaj close colleague Tasha K stated that the 40-year-old rapper was paying the lawyer for the bartender girls involved in a fight with Cardi's friend in a club. Hold on, let's see what she has said. And this is the old Tasha K, wasn't it? Let me make it big a little bit.
It's a mess, all right? These girls apparently can't go to work. They said they sustained some medical injuries. I didn't believe it because the eyewitness from the club basically said she didn't see the girls get hit, and the bartenders ended up putting up video.
Hold on, y'all know I gotta stop it. Blah blah blah, fair use, blah 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 blah.
After the incident, basically saying, "Look at my face, nothing happened." But now that has changed, and they have a high-profile attorney that they can't afford. That I can imagine Nicki Minaj's petty ass is fucking paying for. That bitch.
Y'all see that?
So petty. She's too old to be petty like that. Bitch, just let it go. You've won. You've won. You're on top of your game. You've won. Let it go. But now.
So she telling Nicki to let it go. She said she imagined Nicki was paying for them girls' lawyers. That's from her friend, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me and Nicki, we're friends.
Yeah,
and the other thing is, Nicki, like Tasha said, Nicki is petty. She takes stuff too far. Like Nicki, the type of person, if you step on her foot, she will run you over with her car just to get her payback and her revenge. Because I feel like all of this is because Cardi told everybody that Nicki lied and she didn't do that to those girls. So Nicki was like, "Oh, I lied. Well, let me pay for their lawyer so we can prove that you were guilty." Which, yeah, she guilty, but what she doing? 15 days community service? That ain't nothing. So yeah, Nicki, you quote unquote won, but you really didn't because everybody's still on Cardi's side. So It's like everything you tried to do just backfired.
Well, there's that. Hey, Too Feisty, you're my last call, honey.
Okay, I'm gonna make it quick. Can everybody hear me?
We can hear you. How you doing?
Okay, so I've been saying for the longest now, Michelle. I've come on here and said several times, Nicki Minaj was the one putting that battery in Tasha K's bag. She has been on payroll for quite some time now, and that is the reason why on her YouTube channel she went after Cardi with the vigor that she did. Now, fast forward, you have this $4 million judgment and you doing everything you can to dodge it. I don't understand why her good girlfriend Nicki is not putting that money up for her, because she did pay for those girls' legal fees that were suing Cardi. And that ain't even paying. Like, I'm pretty sure they're going to get some money, but they were trying to get jail time. We just seen the judgment that Cardi's just going to do 15 days of community service.
Yeah,
that's not even panning out the way it was.
But would
Everybody
you
knows
expect
that.
Nicki to pay $4 million for Tasha K?
Oh, I'm not saying she should pay it. I'm saying if you put me on this girl and I bit down on her like a mangy dog and wouldn't let go for years, and that's your friend, right? That's who you did it for. She, like, everybody kept saying the same thing. Like, when the case was happening, it seemed like Tasha K was like obsessed with Cardi. Well, it wasn't an obsession. She was doing her bidding. That's why she wouldn't let it go. And even now, like, I keep saying in the comments, I saw you put it up on the screen earlier, Michelle. This is a frivolous lawsuit. Defamation is actually very hard to prove in court. You know this.
Especially when
Cardi
you're a
could
public
actually
figure.
prove damages as a result of Tasha K's videos. Tasha K was manipulating the YouTube algorithm so that when you search Cardi's name, her videos came up along with Cardi's music videos. This one comment from Nosey Heaux is not affecting Nicki's career. I guess she could try to prove it affects her personal life, but it just happened. So what real damage has it had thus far, and what proof do you have of that? This is a frivolous lawsuit, and honestly, the more I think about it, I don't even think she's going to even really go fully forward with it. I think it's just a way to blast her on a public platform, and like you said, a dog whistle to her followers, because those people are lunatics. Of all the places to announce it, like Nosey Heaux said that she hasn't received any legal documents from Nicki Minaj's account. Why is it being put on TMZ that you're suing her? Right. One of the biggest platforms to announce anything.
Because
you want everybody to know who
TMZ.
she is.
She got that Kardashian special.
Okay. You want everybody to know who she is, and you want everybody who follows you to do your bidding. And then also, I can't remember who brought up Kimberly Foster. She's also a YouTuber. She made one or two comments during the VMAs criticizing the song that she has out, and she encouraged her fans to dox her. They've been sending terroristic threats, threatening to bomb her building, threatening to grape juice her, saying they were going to find her mutilated in the alley, threatening her family, threatening to blow up her niece's school. Well, so that is why she's suing them. And Nicki is actively liking and retweeting the comments that are doxing her and harassing her.
Yeah,
she does this to everybody.
Yeah, she's been doing it for a while now, and all the Instagram blogs know it. But I just be feeling like Cardi has a role to play, and then Nicki has that whole little beef thing between them two. But the lawsuit that Cardi had against Tasha ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Like, the girl lied. She admitted she lied. Like, I'm just like, where's the gray area in that situation?
These honestly shouldn't be compared, with the exception of, like, both of them are on YouTube. Their main platform is YouTube. But these lawsuits are totally different. Cardi could actually prove damages. Cardi could show how her personal life and her business was affected by those videos by Tasha. And it was more than one video, more than one comment in this situation. And after watching this video, I knew of Nosey Heaux because I was kind of tuned into the videos that she was making about Jennifer Ho's harassment. But I think she's smart. I have said since day one, I don't know why Tasha K stepped foot in that courtroom with those videos public on her YouTube page. I could not believe she never took those videos down and made it private. The fact that Nosey Heaux is speaking with the tone that she is about this whole situation, and she tweeted what you just showed. She's a lot smarter than the lady who's allowed for no reason.
Right, because to this day, even after she has lost the lawsuit, have we heard Tasha K, aka Lil Boozy, actually say,
Nope.
"I'm sorry, I
Nope.
was wrong"?
Nope.
Like any of it, never.
Nope. All she
Cardi
said
offered
She
her an olive
blamed the
branch.
industry. She blamed the machine. She blamed everybody.
Remember, Michelle, you reported that she was like alluding to like the judge being paid off by Cardi. Didn't you report on that on here? I remember watching that
sure
video.
did.
I did.
She blamed it
She is
on being a
completely
black
reckless,
woman.
and she's so deserving of everything that she's getting. Yes, Cardi needs to go after her for everything, because like now you owe a $4 million judgment. Why are you dangling the carrot like Nanny Boo Boo on social media when you know that you've been ordered by a federal judge to pay this woman that money?
Right.
Cause she going to the appellate court. That's why.
Nosey Heaux is not stupid. I'm sorry, I can't say any other way. Tasha K is stupid. Everything that she's done, even after the lawsuit was filed,
I can't imagine her lawyers being
branch.
okay with what she's been doing. I cannot imagine that. Because my lawyer, I remember I was bad as hell at Chris Stokes, and I knew I was right. He was like, "Just shut up, just don't say nothing about him." And I was like, "Ugh." But
Cardi
I
even
went
offered her an olive branch and was like, "Hey, we're both mothers. Let's just like try to work this out so we don't have to take it this far." And she gets online and responds and is like, "I'm not taking anything down." Okay, fast forward. Now you have to pay this money and you're faking like you're in Africa. That girl's probably in Tuscaloosa. I don't know.
Now you got to pay the money and you still had to take it down.
And you keep bragging about appealing and going to the appellate court, and you keep getting denied, bro. Like, just
waste the money on attorneys. Just
like
waste
you've
the
been
money.
bragging about appeal for a whole year, and every appeal keeps getting denied. You look stupid.
No, like I said, I just respect the fact that regardless of whether she's being honest about being apologetic or not, the fact that you're not stupid enough to get on here and talk trash about it.
Right. And let me just say one thing: like people be like, "Go, Tasha K, go for the black woman, go. She shouldn't have to pay." What in my mind, honestly, if Tasha K hadn't burned me and lied on me and did all the negative things she has done, I probably would be like that too. Yeah, it's good entertainment to see her running. It's good entertainment to see her ducking and diving from this, from this lawsuit. But at the end of the day, like for me, it's like she's just so wrong. She's done so much wrong that it's hard for me to have empathy when it comes to this situation.
She loud.
Can I say one more thing?
You're not just wrong. You loud and wrong. You screaming to the top of your lungs and wrong.
Yes.
Well, I mean, she's always abnormally loud. So
people be in my comments like, "I can't believe you not supporting a black woman," and I'm like, "This is not about black and white.
Right is wrong. Right is right. Wrong is wrong. And you can't support everybody just because they black. You got to hold your people accountable as well."
And where she went wrong was she did a video saying, "Yeah, I lied. Yeah, I lied." Like that.
Can I say one more thing, Michelle, before we end? I'm sorry, guys, because I know you want to get off, Michelle. I also want to say this. I think it needs to be said. I'm tired of people. I'm a black woman. I've been black all my life, and I ain't fake black. I ain't mulatto. I ain't biracial. I'm for real black, and I'm from South Florida. I'm from the hood. Okay. I'm tired of people weaponizing being black and being women and being mothers when they do something they should not do, and they're being held accountable for it. Okay. So I don't want to hear that Cardi B should not be going after her because you're going after a black mother. Oh, I don't want to hear Nicki's a new mother. Most of these girls that she keeps starting arguing with got kids. Garcella's a black woman. And I'm sorry, but like I said, I know you guys, most of the people watching aren't tuned in, but Kimberly Foster for Harriet, that woman gets online and she talks about social issues and how it affects black women in our community. She's not just a gossip blogger. She like not in no shade, but she doesn't do that type of commentary. She talks about for real social issues. And I'm saying you were liking comments of people threatening to blow up her building, to grape juice her, to mutilate her body, to kill her brother, to set her niece to school. She's a black woman. You showed her picture. That's a black woman. So why is it that we get to excuse your behavior because you're black and you just had a baby, that you actively chose to have a baby with the man who's a registered offender, but we can't hold you accountable for how you are harassing this woman? She goes after people who don't have big platforms, and she knows the stuff that her fans do. That is what makes her reckless. Listen, she's not that much different from 45. She's not that much different from him. I'm really starting to think she's a narcissist.
Wow. I guess that's why her and Tasha K get along so well.
So we need to stop using that whole excuse of, well, she's a black woman or she's a mother. Anybody can have kids. It's not that deep.
They said, what's grape juice?
Well, you know, I wouldn't come on here and say it, Michelle.
Okay,
but
well, never
for
mind.
those who know what grape juice means.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the other word.
Yeah.
When you take the G out.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I appreciate you listening. You gave us a whole lot to think about. This has been a deep dive into this situation, child. I feel like we're gonna be talking about this some more.
Michelle, did you order your She By Sheree, Sheree?
I didn't. I didn't order my Shein by Shein.
Shein by
Just
Shein.
go to Walmart.
Because I pay $7 for it, but I ain't paying $150 for no joggers.
I about to say you ain't paying $250 for the sweatsuit.
Order just came.
They said some of those outfits are in Walmart, so just go to Walmart.
So I love me some Shein and some Fashion Nova, honey, and disposable fashions are my thing.
I'm trying to figure out why she's selling a $60 notebook. We don't want that $40 journal. What is we writing?
Oh Lord, not the $40 journal. But anywho, thank you to Feisty, thank you Shaquille, thank you.
Everybody have a good night.
Yeah,
thank you, Cheryl. Good night, Cheryl.
I will be on live on the other thing on Patreon tonight. It'll probably be like 10 or 11. Give me time to go eat dinner because I've been on here for 2 hours. I ain't
okay. 10
and
or
my
11.
workers just left. I need to go see what all they did in here, child. So that's a whole nother story. But I appreciate you for hanging out, Jessica.
All right, we'll see you on Pantheon. I'll be up.
Okay, goodbye. Yes, shout out to C. Patterson. C. Patterson has put the link in there. We're going to have our after show over on Patreon tonight, about 11 o'clock. Okay, give y'all time to go ahead and watch whatever y'all watching, the reunion and the Married to Minutes and all that stuff y'all be watching. I ain't watching it, okay? Yes, we're going to have us a good old time. I'll tell you, I give y'all updating everything that's been happening, give y'all the mental health update, all that stuff. This has been a very good live, and I appreciate everyone who contributed to the stream. Shout out to Nosey Heaux Live for calling in and giving us that exclusive tea and letting us know what's going on. Shout out to her for taking accountability for the things she said about that lady's baby. She went on Twitter and issued an apology. Y'all go follow Nosey Heaux Live on her platforms and over on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, all of that. Nosey Heaux, HEAUX live. Okay, not live. And I will see you in the next video. All right, okay. See y'all. Good night.
I love y'all. Atlanta is the best place in the world. Don't ever get it twisted. I am definitely straight from the A.
Hey,
wait.
No, what you want to say?
Here we go.
Hey, I'm Dr. Heavenly, and this is Straight from the A.
Straight from the A. Where you from? I'm straight from the A. A-Town.
I like this bad.
A-Town.
That's better.
What's going down? Straight from the A.
Y'all know I ain't got no money. I'm not
She's
rich
very
like
rich, honey.
I'm not rich
This
like
is
you.
a very rich bitch. She been in business way before I was in business. Okay.
No, we came in business right. I was 2007.
You've been in business.
That's true. I've been in business.
She's a very rich bitch.
Well, she's just a bitch.
This is Tyler Perry, and if you want the truth, a lot of blogs don't tell the truth. StraightFromTheA.com. That's what you check out.
And you love us, don't you?
Good.